One of the region's biggest private sector employers has announced it will boost the pay of its lowest earners from next year. National Express West Midlands has committed to paying its staff, agency workers and those working through contracts the living wage.
Campaign groups say it's the minimum pay needed for people to afford a normal life. But unions say tens of thousands of low-paid workers across the region are still struggling and more firms need to follow suit. Chris Halpin reports.
Eileen and Anthony are two people who help keep the Midlands moving. Both work for National Express West Midlands at the bottom end of the payroll. But today they found out their wages are on the up.
I'm a really bad saver, so it would give me the extra bit of money to put to one side. Make my girlfriend happy at the same time because we're saving to move into a new place together.
I've got 3 grandchildren and another one on the way in the summer, and it'd be nice to put all the money aside for them in the future if we want to.
It's a big bus company and also a big employer, the region's largest in the private sector. And now it's the biggest here to offer not only its workers, but the agency and contract staff it works with, the living wage. When the minimum wage was first introduced in 1999, it was £3.60 per hour. 16 years on, it's now £6.50 per hour. But those campaigning for the living wage say that's not enough, and it should be £7.85 per hour. And that's the minimum amount National Express have agreed to pay its staff from next year. Some people might ask why it has to be 2016 and why it couldn't be introduced straight away.
Yes, well obviously something like that takes quite a lot of planning on our behalf. It's not as simple as just pressing a button tomorrow. We've got over 350 staff affected by this, which is tremendous. There's quite a lot of process to go through. I see it as an investment. Some companies may see it as a cost. And I think for us it's about recruiting the right people, retaining the right people and caring for our people.
That's a route the unions are happy with, but they want more private sector firms travelling in the same direction.
This clearly is an indication that no matter what sector you're in, the time is right for the living wage and they should implement it. In the city of Birmingham, there are parts of this city where over 50% of the employees in places like Northfield are getting less than the living wage.
Latest figures suggest nearly 500,000 people are in the same position, struggling with their income, not earning enough to lead a normal life. And as National Express joins the 48 other employers across the West Midlands signed up to pay more than the minimum wage, it's now for other firms in the private sector to decide if they too can make the living wage pay. Chris Halpin, ITV News, Birmingham.
You're watching ITV News Central. Still to come on the programme this evening, the